All right. Anyways, play it, ball.
My next one, Elevators. It's just a great song, man.
That's a you feel better.
Nah, not really, but kept smiling like a clown, facial expression looking silly, and kept asking me, what kind of car you drive? I know you paid, I know you got Buku recording and all them songs that y'all done made, and I applied and going through the same thing that he had. True, I got more fans than the average man, but I was the last me. To the end of the beat, I live by beat like you live check to check. You don't move your feet, and I don't. We said we like that. And we done come a long way, like I'm saying that second rap from Virginia. It ain't gonna stop it. We just gonna continue.
Okay. That just speaks to my soul.
Oh my God.
That might be my favorite hip-hop verse of all
bro,
time.
like that bars. It's just a
we like neck to neck. Like when he like, oh my, I've got goosebumps.
It's like an amazing regular. It's like one of my boys. That bar.
If you've ever been down and listened to that song, you're no longer down. Like so, you feel. You're like,
for me, it's gonna be Inspector Dex, Triumph bar.
Nah, that's my favorite verse.
Scenario, Buster. You know what I mean?
But that's a good reference.
But Buster. Like Dre just sound like just sound like one of your friends.
Alien.
At that time, he sound like one of your friends who all of a sudden start rapping. You like, nigga, I ain't know you could rap. Like he's just so good.
With me, that touches so many nerves because first of all, the flow is just hot. You like, damn, that's a nice flow.
Yeah. But the melody of that flow.
But then
is
you
nice.
think about the situation. Like you can see, you can. This is like illustrated. You can imagine somebody walking up to you from the past and asking you about after you done got famous. Yo, man, remember me from school?
People acting lazy too, like acting like he just walked into all that like notoriety.
Talking about
not understanding that his bank account might not be as rich as his fan base. Like
and he's trying to school him.
Yeah.
And he put it to a flow that cadence is like.
Like I mean, like
I just took a shit on that.
He sunned him, but he did it in the nicest way ever.
Yes,
I mean he really was just saying like, bruh, I'm just like you. Yeah. I ain't got that much more money than you. It may look like I'm on all this shit and I'm on TV and stuff, but I'm broke, bruh. Yeah, I'm broke. All right, my last one, the artist storytelling part 2.
Oh man, fuck you. That was gonna be one of my.
Because like to me that represents so many. Not only like the sound represents so many regions of music. Dude. Like to me, that song sounds like a song that has elements of the North, like New York North, the Midwest, the West, and then obviously the South.
How many times is a beat change in that song? Like it's just like, the whole song is nuts. I feel like that song should be treated almost like an art piece, separate of the album. Even like it's such an epic song.
That shit is so good. That's actually my favorite Outkast song.
Yeah, well, I mean, I get that. Wait, let me ask you though, how many times did you change your top 3 songs? Because
that was talking about when I was doing this.
Yeah, when you were making your list.
That was my list. Like
I shot them out and you were comfortable?
Shot them out. That was it. I knew.
I've been playing musical chairs with my pick for top 3. I got it was really hard, and I got an honorable mention. But top 3, Spodio Dopalicious.
That one almost made my list. That would be
my high school band did that, like for the football games and stuff. Like, yeah, I know.
Every black school band did.
Yeah. But we thought
was your Dominic White school?
You pretty much stole mine.
Spodio Dopalicious though, like that, and the both their verses are just amazing, you know. And then like the way that Big Boi ends that song with like it's a trap, like he was the first one talking about trap.
Yeah,
he's like trapped in the trap. So Spodio Dopalicious is also hella long. If you've ever had any conscious bud and listen to that song, you're gonna be in for a really good time. It's a really epic song.
We've keyed this new term, conscious.
Yeah.
Weed,
hashtag we coined that. Like,
if I ever start smoking weed, it's gonna be conscious.
It's gotta be conscious bud, no matter what that means to you. Conscious bud is kind of like the word trap. Like it can mean whatever it means. Like maybe you're just meditating.
I'm gonna smoke it and listen to Spodio or like listen to Common Water for Chocolate.
Okay, there you go. You do what you do.
That's that matches your conscious. Weed.
Yeah. You would be too conscious at that point. You would be overly conscious. All right. Next for me was West Savannah. I used to play that song. Like I would be listening to Aquemini, and then it would get to that song, and I would just like start it back. I would listen to it like 6 times in a row as a little kid. Like that song's just such. I don't know. There's something really like I hate to use this word, but it's like really swaggy song. It feels like hip hop to me.
Yeah,
and that was like what I kind of like. That set the mold to me for like what hip hop should sound when I was a kid. So that West Savannah is just a really cool song. And then I feel like just to add like diversity, I said Ain't No Thing from Southern Playlistic. I feel like, again, that's like when you can get into that really aggressive Andre bag, and he didn't really get into that aggressive bag after that album ever, and that's like the most aggressive song on that album. So I like it. So that song stays in my head forever. And then an honorable mention is the True Dat interlude. I still remember the first time I like really, really heard that. Like, if you really, really listen to True Dat interlude, anybody that hasn't definitely needs to like really sit and think about what he's saying. It helped me, especially like, just to be completely honest, like being a young white kid like in the city of Atlanta, like listening to that song was like the first time in my life that I was like, oh, I'm going through a white experience. Like, as a little kid, I was able to like process that and like understand that my perspective is different than like the way that y'all grew up, even though I felt like I went to the same schools and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But that interlude is perhaps like, I think it's like 1 minute and 30 seconds long. It's like listening to some Maya Angelou or something. Like, it's so powerful. So that was my honorable mention.
I think my honorable mentions would be Spodie and then
Spodie's
Bombs Over Baghdad, because Dre is specifically and
that music video for Bombs Over Baghdad.
Strongly saying,
strongly.
You can say how you feel about
but
yours,
there's a bunch more.
But strongly telling us to Ragtop.
Yeah.
Telling us, he was like, nigga, Ragtop, man. Ragtop. He kept getting more aggressive with it.
But you know what I mean by aggressive. You know what I mean? Like Andre Ain't No Thing. He was talking about shooting people. Like, he was talking about some crazy stuff.
Shit.
Yeah, but yeah, Bombs Over Baghdad is for sure a high energy song.
Bombs Over Baghdad. Yeah. So what did you like about yours, Katie? I know you were saying Spodie was like, what did you like about that song?
Like,
I liked it because he said, who else want to fuck with
Hollywood Cole? Boy,
that's the hardest shit you can say.
Boy, shout it.
Like a horse with skates on.
Hey, shout motherfucker.
Like a plate of yams.
Shout motherfucker. Who want fuck with Hollywood Cole? You want to know how Atlanta? Shout, man. You know what I mean? Fuck that shit.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm just when you pose that question to me, I try to go back to it when I experienced it.
That's exactly the hat I put on.
I mean, I'm not as well, versed, because you guys, y'all get in the crates like deep and y'all very analytical. But as myself, I'm trying to go back to that.
Well, I wish I could have your perspective, because like our age difference, like you grew up old enough to really understand like what was going on when it was happening. A lot of the stuff I like went back like after it had already been released, Yeah. So I'm dying to hear like what that was for you.
Like, I was catching them at the football games, the Spodio, the Dopalicious, and I was trying to get girls at the same time, and I needed a vibe. Like a stallion with skates on. I was like, damn, she do like a damn stallion is walking. It's like,
what that means if you've seen it.
Shit, that's exactly what it is.
That song, I just remember one of my boys, he could do like the trumpet, like he was like, he would do it like
when I'm by myself and I'm whistling and shit. That's what I whistle.
He was feeling that
delicious.
I like Jezebel, and I also like
Jezebel.
Yeah, because I had girl issues. Fuck that shit. So all my shit, if you deal with a broad, liking a broad, hating a broad, it was all. I like Caroline, Jezebel.
Yeah.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Sorry, Miss Jackson. Anything that's like putting me, because I was chasing too many bras at the time, and them bras ain't shit. So sorry about that.
That's
guys.
A great segue into the next.